BICAM, there are those who say na it seems like the BICAM has become a little bit too powerful, that it's become the third chamber of Congress, not just the Congress, not just the Senate, but the BICAM as well. Kasi at a certain point, it's already making decisions outside of its original task of reconciling differences between the two chambers. I understand, for example, in the Senate rules, the tasking of the BICAM is only to reconcile conflicts and nothing else. But yeah, for example, in this year's budget, they moved huge amounts around that were not even touched on by either chamber in their approved bills. So, what do you think of that po? And well, as well, the BICAM naman talaga is only operating because it was created by the two chambers and nothing else. So, nobody sets the rules.
Just as a matter of legal proposition, the BICAM action is valid because, again, it's a political body. They are mandated to reconcile, and the Supreme Court has already ruled. This does not prevent them from having totally new provisions. That is not, that the fact that it was not in either the General Appropriations Bill passed by the House or the Senate does not pass them from incorporating that into the law. But having said that, I would like to put across the message that I think the President has lost control over his budget. For the last particularly last 2 years, halos yung House of Congreso na lang, or particularly the House of Representatives, is the one running running the budget, and they have mangled the budget. You can no longer recognize it. Remember that the budget is a result, is an output of our economic managers. Remember that the public spending contributes to about 20 to 25% of our gross domestic product. Kaya po yung economic managers are tasked to craft the President's budget, what we call the National Expenditure Program. Pagdating po ng General Appropriations Bill, pagdating sa House, they mangled everything. The President has lost control over the budget process. And I urge the President, recover that control for the good of the country. Kaya tingnan nyo, natanggal yung chairman dahil sa hindi na-discover ng Malacanang na talagang hindi na maintindihan, hindi na nila makilala yung ginawa ng economic managers na National Expenditure Program. It was mangled in Congress, and it has an effect. This has an effect on our lenders. Because they are looking at our deficit, and the deficit will balloon because of the funding of the projects which are not a part of the regular budget. So talagang masama ito. As I said, I will repeat, regardless of the legalities of what has happened, the most important thing is that the President has lost, that's the most unfortunate thing, the President has lost control over the budget. Kaya ngayon, nakikita mo, they're all scrambling kung saan-saan kinukunan ng mga pundo. Yung PDIC, 107 billion. Yung PhilHealth, I don't know how I can't remember anymore. But this is evidence that, because the budget was bungled, and the funds that were supposed to fund the programs necessary to move our economy, nawala na lahat Nilagay sa pork barrel. And here, really, in my view, it is unfortunate that the President has lost control over his own economic program as pronounced in the General Appropriations Act.
Senator, how might he be able to regain control? Sa tingin niyo, ano ang pwedeng remedyo dyan?
Well, he can regain control by making sure that the releases are proper, because he has control over the release of the funds.
Yes.
He can, to the extent it is still possible to, I do not know to what extent the President can again fund the deleted or unfunded regular programs. That's a question of computing how much it will cost. But the president should try to do that, realign. The power of the president to realign is recognized in the Constitution, and he has that power but to realign savings from the other items and place it, let's say, in education. He can realign items in the pork barrel budget and put it back to the computerization. He has that power. Just one thing. Alam mo, 24 na taon ako sa Senado, 24 na taon ako tumingin ng national budget. Ito po ang pinaka-corrupt. Talagang minanggol nila yung budget. Kaya hindi na nakilala ng executive branch kung ano ang itsura nitong budget. That's bad. And I hope they don't do it again.